Hello, welcome to our first episode of Banana Republic Adventures. We have come up to Maryland's Green Ridge State Forest. We've just registered and picked a campsite, so we're going to head on in and share the trip with you. Okay, so we've entered the state forest. Just got on the forest roads, so we are heading to campsite 35. There's about 100 campsites in this forest that are all pretty much primitive campsites, which means there's no restrooms and such like that, but we have stuff with us to accommodate that. So just hang in there and we will be at the site soon, and we'll show you more around as we go.
Just as a note, it's a Saturday. We're still on some COVID restrictions. The governor of Maryland has opened up state parks, but the bathrooms at the Green Ridge Ranger Station Visitor Center were closed, and the Ranger Station / Visitor Center was closed. So we signed in on a do-it-yourself clipboard and paid our fee by, writing our name on an envelope like you do at so many sort of self-service Maryland state parks, and dropped it in a drop box. It's $10 a night for a site, one of these primitive sites. And if you want to change sites, you have to go back out and sign up again. So you can't just sort of drive through, pick your site, and plunk your stuff down and fly by the seat of your pants. You have to go and look at the board and make sure what's free, and then sign up for that site, and then go to the site. I imagine you could probably go look around, see what's free, leave a person there maybe, and hope nobody else had signed up for that spot and was out, getting gas or exploring the park before going to claim their site for the night. That'd probably be okay if you have 2 vehicles, but if you're just in one vehicle, I would probably not leave part of my party sitting on the campsite without having already signed up for the campsite. Anyway, I thought you'd like to know that facilities were not open for use. Like, the bathroom was not open, the ranger station was not open.
There's quite a big drop off on the left hand side there.
Okay,
but
so
the views are nice.
Keep your eyes on the road.
These are very nice. So Green Ridge State Forest is a managed forest of 40,000 acres that used to also be a forestry management area where they cut the trees down and regrew trees as a resource. There were several families that owned the land, and then that was sold off to, one family owned it, and then it was sold off to a couple families, and it looks like this is one of the cemeteries. We passed another one earlier.
Okay, so we chose campsite 35. It's right next to a road, and just there is a private residence. If I don't know if you can see the gate. There's a gate right there. I think it's there. There. It's green. I don't know if you can see it. So there's a private residence just back there somewhere in through the trees here. Okay. So and we're just here to check it out. So I think 35 will be off our list of yeses. We won't do 35 again. Okay, so Gilbert's trying to make it this whole experience easier on me or more pleasurable for me. So one of the things that he got for me was one of these potties, just like Andrew St. Pierre White and his wife Gwen use. So we've got a potty, and we've got a potty slash shower stall thing. We're only staying one night, so we won't need to shower, but having a little bathroom, it's a little chemical toilet. So basically it's a little receptacle. It's all set up with some gelling powder, so you can go potty in there, and then you tie up the bag just like when you pick up after your dog, and it's all contained and safe, and you can throw it in regular trash. And I'll tell you, that's actually really nice, not having to dig a cat hole, which I was fully prepared to do. And a second thing that he got for me is a little propane heater, because if any of you watching this know me, know that it's 90 degrees outside and the sun goes down and I'm freezing. So we have a heater. He got these they were not expensive. They're just from Amazon. This is the brand. Blow up pads, and actually they're really comfortable. They snap together to make one big mattress. We got two. They weren't expensive. I feel like they were $20 each or something.
Yeah,
they were really cheap.
Yeah, like I said, this one will snap to that one when I inflate it, and then you have a two-person thing. Or you can just take one if you're by yourself.
And they're really not that heavy. What was the pack weight? They're pretty light.
Yeah, I can't remember. I have that in the backpacking stuff, but yeah, I don't remember what the pack weight is.
It's not as light as a
yeah, foam pad or one of those roll-out type things, but
or the expensive lightweight backpacking ones.
yeah, I mean,
but
it's not ultra light, but it's very light, and it serves the purpose. It's probably a little above an R1 rating. I'm not positive, but when we used it last August, we didn't really feel any coldness, and it was very wet and rainy that day through the grounds. So,
yeah, it was what we packed.
yeah,
we camped.
It's at least an R1 as far as the value of keeping the temperature, keeping you warm from the bottom side.
Yeah, it was warm when it was when the air's all in it. It's warm. Okay, and the tent is just, it's an old tent we've had for 13 years maybe, that we got at Walmart. It's just a Northwest Territory Walmart tent. I think it's supposed to be a 5-person. It fits the two of us really comfortably. We camped with it with 2 kids and a dog.
Oh gosh.
13 years ago.
13 years ago easily, yeah.
Let's see, this is something I got for Gilbert for this type of stuff. It's a car refrigerator, and we're trying it out, so hopefully it works.
Yeah.
It seems to be keeping its temperature pretty well. We're running it while the car is running and turning it off while the car is not running.
Yeah, and it's an off-brand. It was not expensive on Amazon.
Not expensive, meaning like
regarding
less than $300
versus the ARB ones and the Dometic ones and the high-end ones that you typically see on overlanding trips. again, we're just getting into this and we wanted to get some gear. So I said, let's give it a shot, and we'll definitely, as we do our episodes, we'll provide reviews on this and kind of give you the pros and cons. We're not sponsored by anybody. We're just starting out in this. So all the things that we use, we'll kind of tell you whether they're worth it or not, and keep everybody kind of up to date on how well they're doing. So far, we've done home tests with it, but nothing out in the field. So we'll see how it does.
Yeah, and it was another Amazon purchase. It had really good reviews on Amazon, so I think I got it for him for his birthday. So I think those are the three big like creature comfort things we got for this trip, right?
Yep. So yeah, I'll do a review around the vehicle later. We'll also going to drive through the area later, and we'll do some videos and review on that. Point is to try and get out, explore, provide information on the area and the animals and the environment, and share as much as we can as far as a overlaying adventure. We'll probably be back here several times. Like I said earlier, there's like 100 and some, or at least 100 sites here. This one is okay. We probably won't necessarily do this one again, but again, it's an exploration and to see what the park is really like. Okay, so we found this little butterfly who blends very well with the ash in the fireplace. And you said, Marty, you think it's a...
I think it's a sleepy dusky wing. That's what Google Lens is saying.
Okay.
The other dusky wing that it's saying it could possibly be is a West Coast butterfly. So I don't think that that's it, because we're
on the East Coast.
On the East Coast.
So there's a couple of them floating around. Here comes another one. You just landed right in there. And they just seem to be attracted mainly to this fireplace or fire pit. So I don't know if it's the moisture and the maybe charcoal, but anyhow, I thought we'd share. These little guys are kind of fluttering around where we're currently sitting.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, so there it is. What does it say?
Buddy.
Yeah, buddy
the
heater.
Buddy heater from Walmart.
From Walmart, yes. Like $80 or something. So They're kind of hard to find now. They seem to be phasing them out or something, but or they've maybe done a new model. But anyhow, great investment. So, all right.
Good morning, everyone. It's April 11th, and we are getting ready to pack up our camp. It rained a lot last night, so you can see the fog and all behind us. There's the tent and the Jeep. We had a quick little oatmeal breakfast with some hot chocolate. The tent did leak a little. It's probably 30 years old, so we decided we're going to just go ahead and retire it and pick up another tent. We do plan to get a rooftop tent on the Commander, but if we pick up another tent for now, then we'll have something that we can use for people to join us or come along with us. So that'll be good. We're going to head out and get some gas for the Commander, and then we can drive around and check out some of the other roads. There's quite a lot of trails in here. We want to take a look at some of the other campsites. This is campsite 35. I wouldn't recommend it. It's on what is now kind of a easy access gravel road. It's right on the trail, right on the road, and it's very sloped. So there was really the one option of where to put the tent, and yeah, otherwise it slopes downhill, and there's really no good place to put anything. And even if you had a rooftop tent, you'd have trouble kind of leveling the vehicle. So again, we're gonna get some gas, drive around the campgrounds again, and we'll show some of that and see if we can find a little bit more, some more rugged off-road trails versus some of this paved stuff. When we were here probably 30 or 40 years ago, it was not as I guess sedan friendly. A lot of the sections now are, so a little disappointing, but there's also on the map, some of the sites are listed as you must have four-wheel drive. So we're going to check those out and see what they're like. So we'll get back with you guys. All right. So we pulled off onto campsite 32 just to take a look, because there's a nice lake over here. So we thought we'd stop and take a look. But I don't know that I would take that campsite. It's still, again, a little close to the road. You can see the truck back in there. And then through the trees here is what's called a group campsite. You can have up to 20 some people. So, you know, I don't know how crazy it would be in the summertime. It's not too loud right now, but it's still a little early in the morning. So, pretty little lake. There's some birds out there on the pond. So we'll probably take a little walk around and see what there is to see. So we came across this overlook on the southern section of the park. As you can see, the dark gray clouds are moving out for the white fluffy clouds. Very pretty view of the mountains in the distance. And then we notice that there's a field here, and you can't really see it, but it looks like it's different types of grains that birds eat. So we've been trying to get some pictures, but of course you can't get too close and they take off. Seen some bluebirds dancing around in the field. So a good little stop. Probably better during the summer when there's more plants here, and there'd probably be a lot more birds. So thought we would share.
And you can hear turkeys in the background.
Yes, and we've heard a bunch of turkeys off to the left in the background. So oh, and look over here, we've got a bird in using them with the bird box. Let's see if he comes back out. I don't want to get too close and bother him, but one just went in there, probably to feed its young. Let's see if it comes out. I don't know if we'll be able to see in the hole, probably not. But anyhow, this was obviously set up on purpose with the field of seed plants so that the songbirds and all would gather here.
I don't know if you can hear them in the distance or in the background. But there are quite a few birds around, and like I said, there's some turkeys off to the left in the woods as well. We heard them earlier. They seem to have quieted down. So it doesn't look like we're going to get the visitor to show their face. So if he pops back out, I will. Oh, there he goes. Little bluebird. It's up in the tree. So yeah, must have its nest in there. All right, well, I'm going to back off and let them have their time. Here's the second overlook we just found, came across. Yeah, it's very pretty. I'm not sure exactly what we're looking over, but yeah, that's gorgeous. So as you can see, it's still early summer, spring, late spring, early summer. So trees are just starting to flower and bud. But it's very pretty.
Look, if you look through here, you can see down like valley system all the way miles and miles.
Oh yeah, down over that way. Okay, so this is a little bit more what I was expecting in here. Definitely this area is it's further down in the southeast section, and it's a lot more rugged. Still there's some offshoot roads that look like they could even be more less gravel, more just dirt and mud. So we may have to explore those next time when we come back at another time, maybe when it's not quite as wet out. So, but yeah, this is more what I remember from this park from years ago.
Okay.
So this is one of the areas I wanted to check out. There's a couple sites down here. They look like they're alone, so might be somewhere we come back to next time we visit for a camping area. So, but there are some backpackers off to our right. Yeah, let's see what's down in here. Okay, so this is campsite 65. This is probably the coolest site we've seen so far. This is a definite try for next time. And it's even got a view of the Potomac River, like right at its feet. So yeah, this is pretty amazing. Beautiful spot. So we'll try and get this next time. And you can hear water running down over this side where the road is. You'll see it just rained last night, so the creek is running pretty strong, but you can see it down there running alongside the road. It's a nice waterfall sound for sleeping, and really beautiful views for the nighttime and morning. It's a great site. It's pretty level, pretty flat. You could definitely find some tent sites if you had to. So yeah, this is definite. There's some trails that go off into the woods, and we saw some hikers, backpackers actually, as we were coming through. So yeah, nice spot. Okay, so this is site 66. It's at the end of the road where 65 was, which had the amazing views. But it's not a bad site. Looks like it can hold quite a few people actually. There's even there's the picnic table and fire ring over there, And then to the left of the commander, up on that hill, you see the rocks. There's another fire pit up there. Obviously, there's a creek that runs through this whole thing. And they've got a nice little bridge that you can walk across. And there's all kinds of water, creek things running through the area. So again, it just rained, so that's why it's running like it is. It probably doesn't quite run this strong normally, but it's a nice place. It's away from everything. It's at the end of the road. It's pretty cool, pretty nice spot. So I would recommend this one. All right.
Straight down.
Yes, I was on that side.
Yeah, I have my right eye closed.
Straight down.
Woo! It's muddy.
Yeah. A little intimidating. We're up though. Here's our next. Trail up here.
Gosh, when we were young, we used to do this stuff and not even think about it. Just be like, oh, that's pretty.
The red, wet, rainy road. Surprised how much water kind of got onto the road once we get up here. I'll go see it.
I mean, it rained like crazy last night.
It did rain a lot.
So if Green Ridge only gets 35 inches of rain a year,
Yeah, they got a lot of it last night.
yeah, they got half of it last night. And it figures that it would happen on a night that we were here.
Yeah. It's alright. Plants and all need it. Spring is here, summer's coming, so.
Yep, because everything was brown yesterday, and this morning all the undergrowth is green.
Yeah, all the little
See all the small.
trees at the bottom also started to, their buds popped up a little bit this morning.
Yep, it's hard to see on the video, but you can see it in real life. I guess you can see a little bit of the green. Not the.
It's not as vibrant.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's not too much. But there's a section up here the water runs with through.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, this is what I expected the whole park to be like.
Yes, I agree. This is what I remember when we came so long ago.
Not like gravel or asphalt millings all over the place.
Yeah.
But I guess those